chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
So we missed this today. We missed this. We're going to try to catch up on this. From what I'm seeing, it's like over freaking 3 hours. I'm going through here and I'm seeing some stuff. I just saw Elden Ring. I don't really know if I'm into it. I haven't seen anything for it. And I'm joined with my brother today. Yeah, he's eating. I haven't ate yet. I don't even have my straw out for... Like, I wasn't going to go live till 4:30, and then I saw that this was live today, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I guess I'm going to go live early, watch this, and lo and behold, I didn't expect me to get my brother on here. So...
When are we going to start it? That's the question.
I'm going to go ahead and start it. If the audio level, I don't know how the audio levels is actually going to work at all. This is why I hate missing, like...
Developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, apparently it's from Amazon.
I told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up, because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day.
How's the
some
audio
surprises,
for
and special
the
guests,
live stream?
including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really a thing. Now, like a great video game, there may be some twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game.
The music.
That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today, we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer. Well, let's begin with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
knew it was Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina loves making D&D DLCs, you know? Borderlands.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Burch. Hey, Ash, how you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on
You
Dragon
might
Keep, which was the
actually
Borderlands 2
play
DLC that was beloved by
Borderlands,
the devs, and so
3,
this kind of inspired
This
Wonderlands.
DLC.
Now, I think
Again?
the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game, and
Okay.
people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands,
not into
but
Borderlands.
it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now, so it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting.
I'm really
You can
not into
customize your
Borderlands. I don't like
character
it.
this time, which is super exciting. And
This is just
yeah,
a
so if you
spin-off,
love
you know?
Borderlands, you're going to find stuff
Oh.
to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Well, yeah, it's a
Okay, well,
spin-off, but
Tiny Tina gets her
not
own
really into-
game, which is fantastic.
Yes.
What is
It
her
has the,
role? Why does she get her own game?
Magic.
So she
and
is your bunker master.
spellcasting and stuff.
She's kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast.
Again,
through
chat,
this
I know I'm
wacky
behind.
world, and she's taking you on an
that's why I'm
adventure
watching
to
it now while
defeat
I'm
the dragon
streaming.
lord. Who is that? I don't know.
And,
We'll have to pray.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you've got quite the voice cast,
We
including
do.
you in this, which is
Oh.
awesome. So feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this game?
Hopefully this summer.
Maybe after this, we will
and
be
you
able
can
to
find
move
out a
on with
lot
Final
more
Fantasy
at
13.
playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
Yes.
look forward to next year. Ash, thank you so much for joining us in person.
Thanks for
I
having
really
me.
appreciate it, and we'll see more later
wait
this
for
summer
that.
on that game.
For
All right,
that
well,
one.
now it is time for another brand new game announcement. This one you probably are not expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
SNK? Oh, fuck, it's Metal Slug.
Oh yeah, I remember. Metal Slug. It was one of the arcade games from played it though.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Metal Slug is a fighter's game. But this is like a strategy tactical, like Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I love games like this.
I like them like that too,
The only game that I don't like is
because you kind of get to like lay back and just,
the XCOM series that I don't like.
you know.
That's the only ones that I don't like. It has a weird finish to it. I try to get into the Pokemon, but never worked.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn your mic.
Okay, we have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry, we chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello. Hi.
Mr. Kojima, it is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over
So
there
it's
in Japan?
definitely
東
pre-recorded.
京ではですね、また非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、 まあ、ちょっとコロナの
So he understands
患者数が
English?
増えつつあると。
Yes.
で
You can
ワク
speak it.
チンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてるそういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your
I would like to
vaccine
hear
soon.
his English voice, you know?
Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
まあ今までのものづくりっていうのはまあ今自分がいる世界を見てで地続きで5年後10年後20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながらそこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、まあ、作ってたのが結構その10年後20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので、ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというかものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというかいろいろ考えました。今後のものづくりやっぱりエンターテインメントである以上まあ、楽しんでもらって、
Yes, I did. I did
その
not
プレイヤーのためになるも
want
の
to
を
play it
作りたいっていうん
anymore
ですけ
after
ど
that.
I
こん
did.
なにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこうなんていうのフィクションじゃなくなってしまうのでなんで今回のコロナの中で、この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思います。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
言えないですけど今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけどこのコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていくものすごいスピードで変わっていくんでそこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんでそれをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているのでそこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質。
You know what I've noticed about Kojima?
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I
He
really,
really
do
likes to
appreciate you
talk.
making the time to stop by and
I've
just
learned that
say
he's an
hello to
asshole.
everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait
Yes.
to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Jeff, one more thing.
Death Stranding 2? DLC?
Says captured on a PS5.
Or is it just...
I don't remember this though.
This has to be a DLC.
I don't know.
It's a DLC, I'm gonna replay it. Those are some new people.
Those are the mules that you were running away from.
None of them look like that though.
It's different armor.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like different people, you know? I mean, different armor, you know?
You know what he's doing?
Yeah. You're just solid.
He's gonna fucking snake it.
Yep. Making sure you can fit in it. No.
What the fuck?
Probably just in case.
Is it just coming to the PS5 or
Director's cut.
motherfucker? That means I gotta play this game again? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm down for playing the game again.
God.
There you have it. Death Stranding Director's Cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the Director's Cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary
It's not weeks
actor
away, it's a
dedicated
week
a whole
away.
episode of his Disney Plus show to exploring
That
the world
thing-
of gaming
that
and
is gonna
vintage
be
games like Call of Duty
fucking
Black
delivered
Ops
at
3.
E3.
And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest.
The
Jeff
release window's
Goldblum,
gonna be
how are you, my
released.
friend?
More details on that's gonna be released
Thank
then.
you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me here. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say, yes, I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter they're putting up here, so I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths. Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved. Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
I think he's overstayed his welcome in the acting and all of that.
We ignored all the warnings.
Yeah. He was in
Forgot the lessons.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
We
It was
abused
pretty
our
obvious.
power.
Something like that.
We played with genetics like it was a toy.
And he's in it.
We weren't careful. And now, here we are. This is a very different world.
So I brought up the decibels.
Okay.
Go again.
Okay.
A little louder.
Okay. Coming 2021.
All right, speak now.
Testing.
Okay, so I had to bring my brother up a lot. So All right, this performer's new album,
if you're wearing
Jubilant,
headphones,
is out
we're
now,
sorry.
And her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks, it's Japanese Breakfast.
This is
Music. Don't want to get copyrighted, you know?
What?
Yeah, at least we didn't live stream it because we were
I am live streaming.
No, like when it was like live.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because we wouldn't be able to.
Sable will be released on
like,
September
skip it.
23rd this year. That's some news for you. And to learn more about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named an official selection of the legendary festival. Now, today is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with IM8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today. And there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D
Lost Ark.
massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG.
I'm all
and
about
Amazon
MMOs.
Games.
Yeah, me too. You know what I can't wait for? Fable. I know it's like an old game, but
A Fable MMO?
yeah, I would love like a Fable game in general.
Now, but a myth.
Oh yeah, did you know that new D game
Remember Chain War.
coming out soon?
No.
But now, our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
Some spoilers. Okay.
I hate to dishype this. But I don't think it plays that way.
Yeah. I believe some parts are, you know, cutscenes, you know.
I just saw what it's gonna be.
The Diablo game, you know.
Out of hope,
Yes.
we turn to myths to prove that
I'll play it.
all is lost.
I mean, I'm interested,
As the
but I want more. I want more details before I'm sold. And it's coming this year.
in the fall.
Sometimes when you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more that you can unlock. It's awesome value, and honestly, this kickoff show would not have been possible without the Prime Gaming folks believing in my vision for a new way to bring you the news this summer. So, head over to gaming.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games, which change every month, but you get to keep them forever.
I think I actually have Amazon Prime right now as a trial.
Destiny 2 is free.
I seen Fall Guys. I thought Smite and Black Desert was already free.
No, Black Desert Online is not free. Smite is.
Okay, Batman.
Black Desert Online is like $10, and it's still pretty good.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is so excited about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these seasons, and I know
This
looks
is
like
more
next
of your
week, June
style, so I'm gonna go
17th,
use the rest.
Season 4
Yes,
Yeah.
we're super excited. We're super honored to be here. So thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty.
I'll be back.
We're experiencing
He
such
will keep you guys
transformational
company.
growth and dynamism across the entire brand. You know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with esports. So it's just super incredible, all the work, and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it happen every day.
Yeah, no, you've been, I mean, I know season 3, it was like, you know, Rambo, Die Hard now. Who knows what's in store for season 4, but you guys, you know, continually update the game now with
I
new
wish I
stuff.
got the
Season 4
Rainbow
is
and
coming next week. What can you,
John
this is
McClane
first
for
info on it, so what can you tell the
season 3.
fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're stoked.
Still
It's
out.
jam-packed
I know
with
that
new
for a fact.
content across Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've got badass new operators. I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of you know, the gameplay experience. So we're thrilled, and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit here today.
I know, we've got the first look world premiere trailer of season 4, so let's take a look at that now.
If I heard that correctly, anyways. It's the ship
Do what you are told, and you get to live.
from Black Ops 2.
Understand? I knew you were a smart one. Secure the site. Cold War just turned on.
Pieces and 12 and 3, 12. 2v2. Hijack. Hijack's gonna be on there. On Cold War. Some new zombies map.
I am death.
Yeah, zombies get newer. Yeah. Like you can actually
That
have
looks
your
so funny,
loadout
1 week away.
1 week away?
now.
All right, well,
Really?
let's move on to.
That'll get me a shirt
first
too, because I
joined
don't think you
Activision
guys.
to run Call of Duty esports, and we're going to talk a
Wanna
little bit
see,
now about
wife beater shirt?
what is the World Series
whole stream?
of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd. First of all, tell us, what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive Call of
Hijack's
Duty. You know,
gonna
we've
be
got
on,
great success going
Cold
with Call of
War,
Duty League, and now we've got
a
some of the
2v2
biggest names in
apparently.
gaming battling it out in Verdansk for
Do
what
what?
will be the
There's
biggest
a
prize pool
2v2
in Warzone
game mode.
since its launch.
There was
Oh,
a
like a
So,
duos.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit
Okay.
about what that entails, but
2v2.
custom lobby experiences, 150 player,
and there was a
suicide
1v1
squad, so I'm
bro
stoked to
on
see how they
right
kind of
now
rally
that's
here
still
in
on there.
Verdansk.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd. Looks like Twitch Rivals is going to be a part of this.
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals.
Sorry
who's
for blowing in your
already done
guys' ear.
so much to really put
I do
competitive Warzone
apologize.
on display.
This
So
is not
couldn't
an
be in better
SMR.
partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've getting a little bit reveal here of who some of the captains are, right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first of many events to come. Like I said, these are huge
course, Nate shot.
influencers and personalities in Call of Duty, and they also share our passion for competitive Call of Duty, right? They really believe in the promise of World Series of Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So couldn't be happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say, they'll all be battling out in just a couple weeks on Twitch Rivals. Well, it's really exciting to see how much Call of Duty is growing into this kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know there is a big new mainline game coming later this year too, right?
Indeed, indeed. More details to share later on, but Sledgehammer Games is going to bring forward something truly incredible. So we're excited.
I believe
All
Sledgehammer
right,
Games has
try it,
gotten
guys.
a
There
little
will come
better
a
with
time
Call
and a
of
place
Duty.
for that. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we've got lots of Summer Game Fest kickoff to go, but right now we've got a surprise guest joining us, my fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Well, thank you, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of Elden Ring. I think. Instead, no, I'm telling you to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things? Of course you don't. Look, I have a new movie coming out August 13th called Free Guy, and in this movie I play an NPC character.
I want to see that, and I also I want him to announce Deadpool 3.
And I realized that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle. So
a new Deadpool
now here's one of
game
those world premieres
with him.
I've heard
first
rumors
ever
about
look at our
Deadpool 3.
cast on the big screen
I would love
this
a
August, and
Deadpool
honestly,
game with him in it.
it's been so
I
long
would
I can't even
too.
remember who's even in this movie.
Even though Orion
I didn't say that. I'll cut
Okabra
that out.
did a
Yeah,
really good
do it right
job,
now.
and
My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I needed.
I'm actually gonna skip this too.
Mondays,
You already got a trailer
then
for it.
I met her.
Put these on.
Pokey, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys who will be in Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
Hide and seek.
We've already done hide and seek, but now they've inquired it in there. That's cool.
Colors and skins.
Also, we got new colors. That's cool.
I'm gonna stick with red still. Oh, it's new color animation.
They put in achievements.
Lots of fun.
That's cool.
ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear, today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch.
Nobody gives a damn about
KICKOFF Live
you
to get your very own Jeff Keighley
being in
mask
the game, man.
once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All right. Speaking of independent developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida.
You know why he does all
Hi,
these,
Shu.
right?
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm Shuhei Yoshida, head of PlayStation Indies. What I love about working
Because
with
he was a
independent
meme back in the
developers
day
are the new and
when
unexpected
the
games that
360
they
was big.
create, which
That he was the
allows us
Mountain
to
Dew and
offer
Doritos
an
king.
array of unique experiences for players.
Look
In
it
my
up
role
after
at
the
Sony,
stream.
It's very exciting to get
You
to
know I'm
meet
gonna
with
forget
these
about it.
talented studios,
I'll remind you.
which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book-style world where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything. Check out Chicory A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or
Painting
PlayStation
powers are
5
pretty
after
good,
the show.
you know?
As a huge Soulspawn Games fan, I totally enjoyed the beautiful 2D action-adventure Salt
Doesn't
and
get that much
Sanctuary
love.
a few years ago.
The superpower of
The
painting,
developer
you know?
Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title,
I'm not
which
into it.
I'm proud to present to you. Salt and Sacrifice.
It never gets love. That superpower never gets love.
Soul and sacrifice.
Our sins will catch up with us.
Dark Souls.
And a 1632-bit Dark Souls game?
Nope. Alright,
I was given a second chance.
but it's still...
No, that's what it is.
I spoke the words. I drank the Mage Bane.
This is like
I live
Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and Bloodborne had a baby. Oh, that's cool.
Marked Inquisitor. There aren't many of us.
But together, we will tame the chaos.
Oh, cool.
Local play doesn't get that much love anymore. You know?
That's one thing I miss. Couch co-op.
Yeah, the thing with Modern Warfare.
You know what?
You're
With
playing
this
on-
kind of setup, we could, with this screen, we could do couch co-op again.
Yeah.
We just need a big TV up on the wall there.
Thanks, Shu, and that's
Modern
not all.
Warfare,
Today, we're also
there's
able
a
to
weird
share with you a
glitch
brand
on
new trailer from the upcoming
on local,
Annapurna and Heart Machine
for, like,
game
playing
Solar
split
Ash, which
screen.
is coming to PlayStation later this year.
The guns don't appear. Like the reticle or anything doesn't appear. Sometimes it loads. And
Heart
stuff.
Machine. Didn't they make... Yes, they did. The Journey games.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the skating one, you know?
Skating. I got a feeling a lot of people would fucking die on this game. And fall off of that. I never played them. Solar Ash, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It comes
That
out this
looks
year.
so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now,
I
this
might
week
play
there is
it.
a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer
that's already
medieval
out.
battles to life. Sledgehammers, swords, axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
I wonder if Jeff Keighley actually plays a fucking video game.
Doubt it.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your
Died
fate.
late, so never played it after like a week. Played it for a week and did not know how to play.
Echoes against steel and shield, and we cry out towards eternity.
I'm still waiting on that one RPG to come out.
Find yourself in this
You don't know which one I'm talking about.
ignite the fire.
So, a couple years ago, there was an RPG MMO that was talked about on Facebook.
Okay.
The game would be free. The game would be free, but you had to buy your account for that game. Let me tell you why that is. They wanted to make an MMORPG where if you died, that character died. And the only way to restart
This month, Valorant from
was to
Riot
buy a
celebrating
new
its
character
one-year anniversary, and starting next
and
Monday,
start
June
over.
14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive
Death
player card to
sounds a
celebrate the
little hard,
one-year
you know?
anniversary, and a pity party
Yes.
spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the
But
release
I
of
still would
episode
like to play
3 of the game later this month,
buy a
which will be
few,
celebrated with an
you know.
epic WW Fest unlock.
My character dies, my character dies.
June 25th.
That's
But
the
there
end
will
of his
also
journey.
be a new
His or
agent.
her,
Who
I
could
should
it
say.
be?
Yeah.
Well, here's your first
It sounds a
very,
little
very
bit,
exclusive but very, very quick
interesting.
tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
You know what they could do?
Why does Valorant look
Told
like
you, it's
fucking
very, very
Warframe?
quick. All right, warring PMC factions face
But
off
you know
against
what they
each other
could
in
do with
Escape from
that-
Tarkov.
that
The
one you was
popular
talking about?
multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
Accounts, you know. If your one of your characters dies, you can have another one for free. But after that, you have to buy it, you know. Because I don't think anyone would try to replay the game if you die. You have to buy it, another one.
What? Hold up.
There's a few games.
Hold on.
This. Oh, is this Battlefield 2042?
That's not what I'm thinking it is.
Or Homefront, whatever.
Is this Modern Warfare 2?
If this is Modern Warfare, then it looks a little bit weird, you know? It doesn't look like a Call of Duty, you know? It looks like a Battlefield.
I don't know.
2040. Or is it a different one? Like
How did he get...
This is like a new game. First person shooter, you know? Yeah, this can't be Call of Duty, you know? The snipe and all that.
Or Medal of Honor.
I never heard that for a long time. That game.
I haven't heard it since fucking Xbox 360.
Oh, Escape from Tarkov.
I think he even said that before the trailer went. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to like the games that I don't want to see. That I don't really care for.
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites. Adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
That first sight of the school gates, the scent of a leather bag.
I'm sorry, if I wanted to go back to school, I would actually go back to school.
Well, I can't say I remember that
Am I
part,
right?
though it
If I wanted to
was
relive
like
those
this in
fucking
my
days, I'd go
day.
back.
You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves.
I don't see how these games
Academia
sell.
has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is. Today's
Some
campus
people
is a place to
like
live
things
and a
like
place
games.
to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
Yeah, this is a Sims creation of, you know. It's like that business game, I don't remember what it's called. But
2 Point Campus. Class is in session 2022.
It's from that 2.0 company. Yeah, 2 Point.
yeah.
They made that
This
doctor's
year, I am thrilled
game.
to have Netflix as a part of Summer
that
Game
Doctor's
Fest. They have been
game
doing an incredible job adapting
believe there
games with
was
series
another
like Castlevania and the Dota anime.
business.
Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mario Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane.
They're going to make an animated show of
We
Cuphead.
might also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series. Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern.
I mean, I'm all down for Resident Evil, but I can care less about the Netflix Geeked Week.
What is Geeked Week?
Can get into the Witcher
We aren't done with
show.
Netflix just yet, though. Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one. Well, as Smite enters its 9th year...
No, did you not hear him? Avatar: The Last Bender.
Yeah. I know, he said it wrong.
It's Avatar: The Last Airbender, you son of a bitch. This is why I don't like Jeff Keighley. I think 2 years ago he said gay on the Game Awards. He was like the Gay Awards. But he caught himself after he said gay. He was like Game Awards. I just want season 4 to come out. Stranger Things.
Oh, you watch Stranger Things?
Yes.
I never got into Stranger
Next up,
Things.
we
Think of it
announced
like
a
a
lot
dragon,
of games on my shows. I
Dungeons
think this is the
versus
first
Dragon
time we are announcing
in a modern
an
era.
entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
Like a year ago, but forgot to.
It's fucking phenomenally good.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Let's begin.
I do want to play Returnal. I figured out what that game reminds me of. Imagine a 3D version of Mega Man X. X8 on the PlayStation 2.
Oh, yeah.
Think of it like that. That's exactly what it is, but in space. I just saw Payday.
My purpose makes me who I am.
I don't know what's up with that red eye kind of thing.
Something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Hold on. These games are already out. How come I've never heard of them? And most of them.
Some of them was like under the radar. Some of them was.
Prime matter.
Prime matter.
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from
Payday
Saber.
3.
Todd, how you doing?
2.
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that, and there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be
What the
stopping
fuck is
by.
up with this?
Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray
Is
Bombay.
Prime Matter just
Coming
all of
this
those games
fall
mixed
only
together,
to
or what?
Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called
Hopefully
the
it's not
Anacrusis,
Oh my
a
God.
four-player
Just to get
cooperative
those.
first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable
That's what throws
fight
people off
against
on this
alien
shit.
hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
Of what?
Hello?
Tessa! Liu! Lance! Get on! Thanks. No problem. Stick together and let's do this.
Is this a disco? This I do not like.
Shelby. It's a shitty version of Left 4 Dead in space.
This is not good. This is not good.
They already made a...
Open the doors.
Oh, no. It's a shitty version of Call of Duty Zombies in space.
Just straight to the bridge.
Yeah. I know for a fact that they made a new
Heavy. Really? We call them
game
tanks.
that's
I call
like
them
a
brutes.
Left
From
4
Latin,
Dead.
Brutus.
We'd sound smart
Back
calling
for
them
blood.
brutes.
Eon,
What
you
it's
don't want to get
called.
in here and help name these? Nah, I'm good.
But if I got the name right, I believe it's Back for
I can't tell if that one black dude was a dude
Awesome
or a
look.
girl.
Thanks for that, Chet.
Because of the
Team Trey
artwork.
Bombay. Tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game.
Can we get somebody new to host
more
these?
PvE and expeditions,
Because he
5-player
can't even
challenges,
keep-
unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed
Can't
beta
keep
on
his
July
words
20th and
going.
the public launch on
He
August
loses
31st.
it. He'll
I
say
will also be
something
down
else
at
and
the
then
studio
catch
to
himself
chat with
back
Scott
into
about the
something
game
else.
and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst
But I
of
get
COVID.
it. We're all
It is exciting
human.
for me to finally be
just-
able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers.
I just don't
Check
think
out the
he's
special
reading
deep
from a
dive stream
teleprompter.
on
I
New
think
World
he's reading
tomorrow
from
at
inside
8
his
a.m.
head.
Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at
And it's hard to do that when you're live in front
All right,
of
well,
millions
back
of
in
people.
2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious, bringing some of the saga's most iconic cars into the game. And now they are back with a twist that
If
is
it's
truly Rocket League with
teleport
Fast
pod,
9, the next
then
installment of the Fast
he's
saga,
reading that
arriving in U.S.
wrong, or
theaters
he's
June
dyslexic.
25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Rocket League.
No, this is the Fast and Furious one.
That big balls.
A Pontiac F9 Fiero is not that great of a fucking car.
Rocket League.
Oh, they're.
Strap a
that's-
rocket
League,
engine
Fast
to a
and
car and
Furious
play soccer seems
cars.
like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League.
That's stupid.
Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Shark Mob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
In-game alpha footage.
In engine. Which means this is
we have lived in secrecy
running
among
in their engine
maintaining
and the first test of the
masquerade.
footage.
We have influenced your society, fed on your blood, thrived among you, until now.
Is this the one that became a vampire?
I've lost all.
You can like choose not to like become like a vampire, or you could just be like
I don't think so.
full-on vampire.
Because I think that's what you are. Fully.
No, what I was meaning was like full-on vampire, meaning like drink blood all the time, or not drink blood all the time. You know?
I don't know.
Vampire hunters.
Blood Hunt. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. I don't care. I've lost all hope for vampires. The only thing that is good about vampires now is Castlevania.
Bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC
And
test
the original
available
Dracula
on
movies.
July 2nd. Blood Hunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until
I am
Dawn
looking forward to
continues with
seeing
the
what
House
they do
of
with
Ashes,
this Van
part of the
Helsing
Dark
remake that I've
Pictures
been hearing
anthology.
about.
This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
I know what you're talking about. It's Underworld.
Yeah.
After about the third movie that came out, I was done.
I know this one.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. But I strongly suspect this is where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
I'll tell you, it looks good.
To descend into the
trailer
unknown
looks
alone is extremely brave.
Man out, hold fire.
Or extremely foolish.
We're gonna psy out this shit.
Brothers in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Down, get down! They're up on the race! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
We're on God's green earth that we landed.
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Lookout? Lookout for what?
One by one, their lights will be snuffed out. Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness?
I'm Batman.
It doesn't look like a Batman. Like a
House of
bat.
Ashes. It looks good.
See, it's a bat.
It's a Wendigo.
Wendigos don't look like that. Wendigos have horns and stuff.
Underworld creature figurine 10 centimeters.
That doesn't look like a Wendigo. Wendigo doesn't have
A
wings.
Wendigo vampire,
One
vampiric
of
bat.
the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series.
Vampire bat?
Well, the latest
No.
game, Arise, was announced 2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
This is a Tales game.
Bandai.
It's a Tales game.
Fancy place they got here.
Rice Pappin book.
Coexistence
Huh?
between the Renans and the
The
Danas.
voice actor?
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
It's a Tales game.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
I know the art style anywhere.
It has
From
the
now
art
on,
style.
when I fight to
Fighting and
protect
all
my
that.
dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
The Tales, not the Telltales.
Been looking for you.
You know, like Tales of Zestiria.
Oh yeah.
This is Tannen's realm and it's
Tales of
ours, understand?
Zilla.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
I think this is Tales of Arise.
It's only just begun.
I've been wanting to play the.
It is Tales of Arise.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play the Tales series.
Tales of Zillia is really good. It's really good. I haven't got to beat it, but from where I was playing to where I got was just great. It was a good experience. Don't know
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. That the console version of Sky Children of the Light will arrive to Nintendo Switch
Petite
on
Prince.
June 29th. And the Little Prince season will start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
That has the gameplay of
One of the things I take great pleasure in is using a platform like this show to
Any
introduce you to new
Journey
developers and
series I will
studios
play.
with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
It's just nuts. Academy Impossible, welcome to the stream. We're trying to do a Summer Game Fest catch up since I got home from work after 3 and didn't get to start watching this till I don't know how long. We've been watching this for an hour. You know what this looks like?
What?
That nightmare, not the.
Oh, that.
The nightmare game.
Yeah. It does. Phobia, I believe it's called. Phobia. I don't remember its name. I'm just guessing what it was called last time, or whatnot. It's where my mind's going to when we're talking about that, you know.
Not the actual game. It's called Nightmare. Little Nightmares 2.
Yeah, Little Nightmare. I don't know where I'm getting phobia, you know.
What a beautiful artistic
Overwatch 2.
game. Honored to have that on our show.
What?
Joining me
I
now
want to know
is
about
Aaron Keller,
the
who's
Overwatch
the game
2
director of
series
Overwatch
because
2.
they
Aaron,
said there's a
great to
bunch
have you
of
here on
different stuff.
Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we
Alright,
are
I was
excited to
interested
learn
in
more about what's
Overwatch
planned for Overwatch
1.
2. You guys recently had a PvP live stream that I watched, and you revealed some changes
And
coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us?
I
What's the
played.
latest?
It wasn't
Yeah,
what I
so
thought it was
we
gonna be.
recently announced that
Overwatch
Overwatch 2's
is a
format
bit
is
good.
changing to a
The
5v5
first
team
one.
format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game.
To me.
It should feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and you know, I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at 2 of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here. I know you're going to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing, but it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic
He looks like he has a
vibe
Death Stranding deal. We don't really know the name. The BT
Yep,
scanner.
so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
No, again, it's so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet, thank you.
Awesome. All right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons
Hanzo?
and Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Adam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 22nd.
Bunch of other people, I can't remember their names. I remember Hanzo, I know that.
Hey guys, it's Jeff
Wait,
Keighley,
see, this is the one that I was talking about.
Game Fest. We are going hands-on.
This is the D&D that I was talking about. That's coming out soon.
Weeks, it is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K. Jeff, special guests Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Okay. That looks like a trap.
Oh,
that looks like a trap.
Oh my God! Traps.
Ow! Oh shit!
Oh no, you get.
A warrior's death. I died again.
I'm coming to get you.
Hey!
Oh!
Watch it.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down.
The dev is down.
So Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss,
Absolutely.
Right?
I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss has purple, I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the? He's a butcher.
The Verbeek chef.
That doesn't look healthy at all. Oh, why'd I just run up on him like that? Well,
Let me see
I'm
what
here
you
now.
got. You
So
ain't got
what?
nothing on us, baby.
I'm here now.
I spoke way too soon.
We got him.
Come on.
I will play this one.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go.
Damn, what a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that. Oh, he flipped us off.
Act complete.
That was great.
Did it.
Is it a full new game?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be connected to the other one.
You know what? I remember the anime. I've watched it. That makes me want to rewatch it.
I don't even know what this is.
It's an HBO Max anime. And this is for Paladins.
Oh, it looks familiar now. Okay.
All right, Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live presented by Prime Gaming continues.
Finish
Yesterday
that
was
one
an
night.
amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA. And if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise, its last big modern day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool. All right, right now, let's take a look at another world premiere.
Saw the trailer,
Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
This one's the only one that I've been that I've been wanting to fucking play. Because of the art style.
Wings of ruin.
You don't understand. That Rathalos is...
Wait, is this the Monster Hunter one?
This is Monster Hunter Stories.
Stories?
And I've been wanting to... I want this one, in particular, because of the graphic and art style. Because it looks anime.
Can't let you interfere with our plans.
It looks like CG anime.
That's the Monster Red Song.
3D anime.
And it doesn't look like complete garbage.
There was one anime that was like the main character was 3D and everyone else
We
was
won't
like
let you
2D.
awaken it.
Oh, that's bad.
It was terrible.
I want that one. It's too bad we don't get Stories 1 because it was a 3DS game only in Japan.
You're going to be born, huh?
So what sucks is I'm not gonna know what's going on within the difference of them, and I don't know if it's a continuation of the first one or not.
And if it is, they could.
Holy
make,
shit! Amiibos.
They can make
Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories. What?
If it continues.
July 9th.
Next, this
If it
legendary
continues, they
rock
could,
band
make
hits the
it
road this summer
remake
on the
the first
Hella
one,
Mega Tour with Green Day and
remaster.
Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance. So turn it up, premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me What You Want, from Wavebreak. This is Weezer!
I'm sorry, but I put this on YouTube later, and I do.
Final on I Am 8-Bit. All right, well, right
I'm
now,
not
let's
getting
turn to a
copyright
game that
strikes.
we announced
I like
last year
Weezer,
at the Game Awards.
but I
Endless
can pass on
Dungeon
that.
from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
When are you gonna show us the gameplay for Battlefield?
We're stuck in this wreck until everybody learns the rules. Yep, all of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on
Oh, this is
certain
that
monsters.
one game.
Learn it or die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal.
This is a MOBA.
Because it's their
MOBA
catnip.
game.
And if it goes,
This is a
you go.
Diablo style.
Yep, just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight
This is
alone,
gonna be one of those
you die
games like
alone.
try as hard as you can to get to the next round.
Together
It's
again.
just a MOBA.
And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
That was an easy cash grab for Sega.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today,
No,
the team at
everyone's
Insomniac
not
is going to be
playing
doing a
Ratchet and Clank.
special
Everyone's
launch
playing
stream on
fucking
Twitch.
Final
To
Fantasy
tell us
VII.
more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Hey Jeff and everybody
Barely
watching
anyone
Summer
can
Games
play
Fest Kickoff
PlayStation
Live.
5, so-
Marcus Smith here, creative director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that players finally get a chance to play the game tomorrow, and to celebrate, we want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that
And
right?
not everybody's got PlayStation
That's right.
5.
I'm Mike Daly, the game director
Oh,
of Rift
that-
Apart. In addition to playing
You
through the
know
opening
that's
of the
a-
game, we'll also be taking your
game
questions
stream.
live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes.
What?
So please
that
join
this
us
guy's
at
green screen and his that was
twitch.tv/Insomniac
behind him.
Games at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
You can see the white outlines on him on the edges of him.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only
He was
Giancarlo
probably too
Esposito
short for them
to
to
talk
get that
Far Cry
Insomniac Games.
6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you
Which I
want
can
to
understand
take
that because
on this
I am
role?
small, I am short.
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it really appealed to me because he was a guy who first came from a love of his family and a love of his community and country. And it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought,
I'm not into Far
what a
Cry.
great opportunity.
I tried
the other
3 and
part of
didn't
it
get
is
into
it's
it.
just a different technology that's so brand new. It excites me as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak your truth. Now, you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And
I don't even know who he is besides from seeing him from Far Cry
renegade
6.
within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right, and the example of that is also to stand up and say, no, I do agree that
I don't remember what else
they're
he was
good
on.
and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people,
I never watched
even
Breaking
if
Bad.
they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there, and hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler, because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. Where'd my money go? So anyway,
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon,
I think the
and
only
Anton?
dictator that we've ever heard of was Hitler.
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question, and you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way.
What?
You know, I think Anton
Yeah, all you gotta do is go in there,
the most violent
right click
man
it,
on
and
Earth.
hit markers red.
But given his situation, he may not rise to that
Like,
occasion.
like doing,
or may not have
you're
the
like
time.
up here, and then you
Moff
have to do
Gideon is
this.
otherworldly.
Yeah, all
This
you gotta do is
guy
just hit,
thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you
didn't
say
know
it.
about
just right click
And
markers red.
He does all his own dirty
about
work,
that fight,
and he
about
has an
Discord.
incredible tool to help
Well,
him
you
out.
just learned
So
a
I'm
neat
going to say Moff Gideon.
Discord tip.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to begin. Let the games begin!
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Giancarlo. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA
I got
cash
an
every
email
week to
last
play
night about
GTA Online.
Apex.
And in Fall Guys, you get a special Burning Circuits costume for your bean
Yes.
through June 21st.
My
Now, speaking of
EA
Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal
account
a brand new
sent me
costume coming to the
an
game
email saying
based on a
my
legendary
Apex
game
Legends
franchise.
online
Check it
account
out.
is blocked for cheating. That's 2B.
Let's go, guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just saw fucking a transformer.
Okay. New skin.
What is this?
Genshin.
Oh, it is Genshin Impact.
That's a new character. That's a new villain or whatnot.
I'm the boss.
Yeah. Extremes, you know? I only played
Vision bearer
Genshin
dies. The light in their
one
vision
day.
will fade away.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents, and hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
Your opponent is new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
The vision is
There's
missing.
a lot of grinding in the game.
Sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather.
It's an RPG Breath of the Wild.
The winds are coming.
It takes forever to level up in the game. It's expensive to level up.
So today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter, so why not announce a developer too? And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell from
Prime
the
Matter
newly
is a
formed
freaking
Deviation Games.
studio company.
We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years.
That's
with
what that
Treyarch
whole
and
deal
Call of
was.
Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together
What's
for
up,
decades.
Forward Tulip?
And we've worked on some huge
How you
franchises.
doing?
You know the games.
Welcome
you know
to the
they've done
stream.
well.
We're trying to
And,
catch up on
but we
the
thought, you know,
Summer
when you're
Game
working
Fest.
on those franchises, the long-established
And I don't
IPs,
know
you're working
if
within very, very
we're being
tight
overpowered or
constraints
not.
creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know, what if we deviated? So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So
Oh, damn.
essentially, we spent the last
I think
year
I might miss it
building the
because I'm
team,
going
right?
to
And
see
so what
a
we
Demon
knew was we
Slayer
wanted
movie
to
soon.
collect passionate, creative,
You're gonna go watch Mugen
collaborative
Train?
people and bring them together kind of under one roof.
Really
And that's
gonna
what
watch
Deviation
that.
Games is.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah, we
Oh.
don't have anything to show right now.
I had the chance to go
but
watch
that,
it.
that collaboration, that imagination is going
But I
on,
chose
and we're
Mortal
gonna have
Kombat
something
instead.
That's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry.
But when I was walking through the lobby to
You guys
go
involved, as I said, we're
to the
excited about it.
bathroom,
There is one more piece of the
I
puzzle,
went to the
though,
bathroom
if you wanna
twice during
reveal, today.
doing Mortal
For that,
Kombat,
let's take a look at this.
and I heard some really good lines from the movie, and I can't remember them. But I'm hoping that Mugen Train is so good.
Okay, big news.
I think
the
I've seen
stage
like
has
10
changed.
to 15 people
Blue of
walk out of that
PlayStation, so you're partnering
theater.
with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's
From
right,
Mugen
Jeff.
Train
And
alone.
the partnership with PlayStation,
I
it's
w-
all
I
about
don't care if
quality.
it's bad
From
or
soup
not.
to
I
nuts,
will
this
still
project
watch it because
is
it's
all
Demon
about
Slayer.
quality. And our team of deviators that we have back
I
in
still
the
need to
studio,
finish the series.
we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And
I watched it 3
the
times.
partnership with Sony, it's very, very
I don't-
simple.
It's
I mean,
hard.
God, just look at the
3 to
track
5
record of
times.
Consistency.
Well, now I
high-quality games that they
rewatching
do,
Bleach,
hit
so
after hit.
F off.
It's
I
award
watch these
after
every
award.
time.
And now
I
we've been
watch
part of this
Bleach
process and we see how they do
sometimes.
things. It's really
This is my
clear how they're
third
managing
time
to
watching
accomplish that.
Bleach.
So we couldn't be more
Well, I guess
proud
it's
to expand
7,000.
PlayStation's portfolio,
feels
which
like
we're going
that.
to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of branded craze.
Trying to
so we're
get
very
every
happy with the
scene and
partnership.
everything
All right,
stuck
so
in my head.
Deviation Games,
So
PlayStation,
you can know
brand
every
new
word.
IP, a mega IP. It sounds like coming in the future.
I finished the
and,
series,
hopefully we'll
and
see you
Tundra
guys
is still
again in
my
the
favorite
future to
character.
see more on what you're working
Tanjiro.
Excellent.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very
Tanjiro.
much, guys. All right, well, this year is the 30th anniversary
My
of
favorite
Sonic
character
the Hedgehog, and later
is
this
the
month,
guy that
we
Johnny
are
Young
honored
Bosch
to be premiering
plays.
the full Sonic
I
Symphony
don't even know his
performance.
name.
I don't know
But right
the
now, here's
what does
the
he look like?
Philharmonic
I don't
Orchestra
know the
in Prague
actors'
performing the music
names, okay?
of Sonic
So don't,
Unleashed.
So Johnny Young Bosch was the.
I know.
Oh nope, nope.
Sonic
I'm not
Unleashed.
listening to Sonic. I'm not listening to Sonic.
Unleashed.
I like Sonic. Sonic Unleashed was a good game.
I played on the Wii.
We both did.
Yeah, I know. I didn't finish it.
I didn't get to finish it either. But we're skipping all the music so I don't get copyright strikes on YouTube later.
Now, who's the one that? What does the character look like? I don't.
All right, Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look at the zombie multiplayer fun
He
of
was
Back
the
4 Blood.
guy
And right
that
now,
was
we've
going to
got
kill
a quick
Tanjiro's
tease of a
sister
new
at the
boss
beginning
and
of the
news on the
series.
beta coming later this summer.
Because
oh
she was,
yeah, it was the water breathing one. That guy.
and he told Tanjiro to go see that one guy.
There's a Demon Slayer game coming out. This is the Back to Blood.
Gayu? Giyu, yeah. Right now he's my favorite character. And I think it's just because it's Johnny Young Bosch. I don't want to be that kind of person.
He's so badass.
But the way he was doing things, he's really badass at that.
How I know how to pronounce his name is because
Yeah, but you forgot his name.
One of the things
Yeah,
I'm most
I
passionate
forgot
about
his
is
name,
getting
but
you guys
I know
access
how
to
to
play more
pronounce
games
it.
at home.
It's because,
Last year, Steam and Xbox did
I was
incredible
watching
demo events around Summer Game Fest,
someone,
and this
I don't
year,
remember what his
Steam's
name is,
Next Fest starts
a
next
YouTuber,
Wednesday, and
talks
Xbox
about,
is back again to do an ID and
Naruto and
Xbox demo event, which I'm
Demon
announcing
Slayer,
right now.
Bandai
It starts
Namco
on
games.
Tuesday, and it's
Yeah.
completely
You know,
free,
like Dragon
no
Ball Z
badges
and all that.
required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
I don't even know what he said.
Hi, my name is Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets.
Doesn't he not like...
I first started working on it about 6 years ago, and it's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little...
Sorry,
fox
Nintendo
that's
called. They
washed
want
up
their
on the
green
beach, and
tunic
you don't have
back.
a whole lot of context except for, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off.
Am
and
I
maybe
wrong?
You're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about
This is just
wondering
like
what's around the
Nintendo,
next corner.
but
People have
Link
played the
is
game
just
at
a
shows
fox.
before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, for the home audience. And
Hello?
So it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas.
The green tunic, the brown belt.
It's very
so
common.
excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week.
It's
on
very
Xbox.
common.
Next up, stave off Ragnarok in this ancient
Isn't the
Norse
Demon Slayer
inspired
game
co-op
basically
action
Naruto
survival
Storm
RPG
Yeah,
that you can
it
also
is.
fully play solo. Classic hack and
I've
slash
got
gameplay goes Viking.
When does it come out?
Norsefeld's Tribes of
I
Midgard,
honestly don't
launching
know.
on PlayStation and PC
It's been
July
in the works
27th.
for a few
Here
years.
is the brand new trailer.
For a year or whatnot. There's some
The giants have
some
come to
character
Midgard,
trailers
and you have been
for
chosen by the gods to
Gyu,
protect this realm.
Tanjiro,
What is this?
Your first
Nezuko,
task is to find some new clothes that aren't drafty.
one side character.
Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world.
I'll take a
Once
pass
you've
on this.
plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources
This is
to
like a
forge
Viking
Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the
It's
seed of
RuneScape
Ignis at
2.0.
all costs. For this world and
It's
everything
RuneScape
will
remake.
be destroyed forever.
That's what it looks
take
like.
heed.
Yeah.
A healthy
Now you
rise when
think
the
about
sun
it, yeah.
sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed.
Okay.
Each victorious knight
Now that I
makes
look
way
at it
for
like
a
that,
new
it
day,
kind
to
of
venture into new lands, build to greater heights,
it looks like a RuneScape
and
game
face fiercer
remade.
creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're a little used to Midgard squashed by a troll.
I'd like a new,
Craft legendary
brand new
weapons,
RuneScape
build
that's
deadly
remade.
defenses, and
There-
grow the
there is some
strength of your
RuneScape for,
tribe,
like, remade
because those
now.
giants are on their way.
For PC.
Yeah, but they don't.
mobile.
Yeah, but they don't look this
And
good.
it's time for
Yeah.
us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height.
Play RuneScape for console.
As the saying
Because
goes,
I know it's on mobile. and,
Valhalla!
PC.
Can't wait!
I would love to play it, you know?
Tribes of Midgard.
I knew it was something to do with Vikings. Because the armor
Oh,
and
it's
shields and all
PS5,
that.
PS4, and Steam.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look
Pass.
at the game.
There's no release date,
To
but
tell
I
us
might
more,
get.
Let's turn it over to my friend Tim
But it
Willits
might get
from
released
Saber.
during October.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you.
August to
Today,
October,
we have some
or maybe
extended
even
footage
way later.
of The Evil Dead, the game. We are
There
excited
is a
to
story
show you
mode
this.
for Demon
And to
Slayer
help me
1.
explain it
Is there?
is Bruce Campbell.
That'd be cool.
Thank you.
Be cool. It'd even be better if it was an RPG element way, like the Fairy Tale game.
Yeah.
And like Kakarot.
Yeah.
Be very cool.
I would love a open world Demon Slayer game. That would be cool.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on
I'm
the
not
upcoming
into
Evil
this
Dead, the game.
Like movies or any of
I
that.
actually never watched it. Or
I'm not into it. The dude
You
has
and
a
your friends will
chainsaw as a
team up
hand.
as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use
Yeah, the
savage
story might
finishing
go
moves or
from the
tear
beginning to
evil
the
a new
end
one.
of the
Or,
second
if
movie.
you're not into the whole
Well, if they do
save
that,
the
they could
world
also
thing,
put in
we
like
have
the
another
second
option.
season too, as extra.
Like DLC, like Kakarot.
You can play as the vile
Yeah.
Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick.
There's a new.
With the power of
there's
possession
another
in your
Kakarot
arsenal,
DLC
you'll
coming
scare
out
those goody
tomorrow.
two-shoes to
It's
death.
featured.
Literally,
Gohan.
you can
Gohan.
do that
Gohan.
if you're a dick.
Series,
Whether you
you know?
choose the
It's
path of evil or
Are you talking
righteousness,
about future
you'll be
Trunks and
throwing
future
down in
Gohan?
places you've
Yeah.
seen before.
with no
Collect pages of the
arm.
Necronomicon,
And you can
uncover
fight
Nobi's lost
Android
track
16
down
and
other legendary
17.
artifacts.
Fuck,
When
why
you've
didn't I
grabbed
get that
enough,
game?
You'll use a spell
Coming
to
out
send
tomorrow.
the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the
I already
hellhole.
have the season
After
pass,
I-
so I'm
after-
gonna be downloading tomorrow. As soon as it releases, I'm gonna
So after I finish
play
my
it.
Final Fantasy
Soon you'll
Fantasy
experience
trilogy
the horror
of
yourself.
13
But for now, I'll leave you with
and
this
12
thought.
and 8.
You're gonna give Kakarot.
It was no
Can I give
accident that
Kakarot a
Ash
try?
always wore
That'll have
brown
the disc,
pants.
remember?
Oh shit, you do have it digitally.
Yeah. I usually get digital because Quentin likes playing the games that I get as well. It gets it digitally as well.
Yeah, but Tony gets all physical.
Yeah.
And I think that's because me and him are in that physical era.
Me and Quentin are in the physical and digital.
Which, by the way,
you know. But I get.
Where's it at? Where?
I mostly get digital just to share games
shit.
with Quentin.
I'll spoil those good.
So I don't have to ask for the disc, you know.
Where's it
Or
at?
he doesn't have
There
to
it
ask the disc.
I bought Final Fantasy 9 digitally
guys.
on
Oh, yeah.
PS4,
Now it's time for the
and I'm so happy that I have a Switch version of
is
it.
extremely
A physical
special.
one.
Today,
Yes, a physical
I am so
copy.
deeply honored to be given the opportunity
He
to
was
share
asking me
this
how
next
I
game.
had it,
It comes
and I
from
was
one of
like,
our industry's
I-
most
you-
acclaimed developers
your-
and a previous
yours was
Game of
on,
the Year winner at
your
the Game
primary
Awards.
was my console
I want to personally
for a
thank
little
this
while, and
developer
then,
for
you know,
believing in my
on
vision of
the,
Summer Game Fest as a new
PlayStation.
way
Yeah.
to bring all of
Yeah,
us
and then you-
together
you know,
for a cross-industry showcase and
because you
kick
didn't
off the
have
summer in the right
online.
way.
Is that fucking heater on?
So, without
it-
further
is it
ado,
on?
please sit back and enjoy this truly
'Cause I just noticed it got hot in here for a
world
minute.
premiere. It is finally
Turn that down.
time.
Time for what? For Square. Oh, is this Elden Ring? I see a ring.
Lord of the Rings.
You know,
I would love to play a Lord of the Rings game again.
George R.R. Martin?
The tarnished will soon return.
That's the writer for
Guided by grace.
Game of Thrones,
Once lost.
ain't it?
I don't know. I want to get into Game of
The
Thrones.
Golden Order is broken
I haven't watched it
to
yet.
its core.
It's on HBO Max, I know that for sure.
It's okay. I think this is Elden Ring. Yeah, this has to be Elden Ring.
I would love a remaster.
The world looks beautiful.
Of that one Lord of the Rings game.
Shadow of Mordor?
No. The one on Xbox 360 that me and Brittany
In
played.
search of the Elden Ring.
Yes, Elden Ring.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Mugen Train isn't it literally just 1 hour episode?
It's just hunting down the
They will fight. And they
That's
will
everything.
die.
Well, it has more story than that too.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
But I think it's more than an hour. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes. So that's technically 4 episodes almost. I'll see. I can look it up. You can train.
Champion or lord to be born.
No. It is 2 hours long.
Playing as a lord.
Yes. Exactly 2 hours long.
Wow. I did not expect it to be
117 minutes. That's, yeah. That is a good enough amount of story, action, music, CGI, animation. Especially coming out of Aniplex. January 20. Oh, wow.
Close to my birthday, you know?
What do you want for your birthday?
It actually happened. Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st,
I bet you want the
2022.
I'll buy you
to
the
next
director
gen,
cut for
current
Death
gen.
Stranding.
It's
Yeah, I would
so
love that
incredible,
game.
and I want to thank so
I would
much
love it
Miyazaki-san
to
and the team at
have
From
that
for
for my
sharing that
birthday.
in-game
I'll buy
look
that for
at
you.
Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy.
100%
Oh
it.
my God, I'm free
Like I did
out
on
of
the-
prison. All right.
You
And
know
that's
what
going to
sucks?
do
You
it
gotta
for
get a
Summer Game
PS5.
Fest Kickoff Live.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to all the developers who took part, and for you.